What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok about the video, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So today, doing another update on the Mark Sanchez incident. Obviously, if you didn't know what took place, Mark Sanchez got into a altercation with a older man, 68, 69-year-old, where he eventually was pepper sprayed and stabbed. And, obviously he got stabbed, he got hospitalized. But because of his actions and him being the aggressor, he did, get arrested and get some charges with it, and that have got upgraded to felony battery at this time. So obviously we'll see from there to go with the, court proceedings and his legal battle from here out. What the new update is, and I said this in my first video, is that we have actually got video footage of it. So as we can see from the video footage, you don't see the actual, you know, stabbing and the poking, because obviously this took place right around the truck. But we did, you know, get a couple details, or new details. So obviously we get, this is minute detail, but we get the confirmation that he was, you know, basically getting, I mean, delivering and moving used cooking oil, because a lot of it was a DoorDash. A lot of people were saying he was a DoorDash driver. You understand more of, you know, just looking at it, you understand like more where it's at and things of that sort. Because first, when it sounded like a DoorDash driver, it sounded like they may have been in a residential area, but clearly they were downtown somewhere. Like they were out in public. Like this was a very visible thing. But it's a lot of things concerning about this video. Beginning with what was Mark Sanchez doing walking up and down that alley? Like what was he doing? So either he was just very intoxicated, and you know how niggas go on side quests, or he could have been trying to wait and beat for somebody. But obviously, you know, in that time period, that never came. So first, another thing is the first person who walked by and they said something to each other. Now, obviously, you know, this doesn't have audio, so we don't know what the conversation was like. But I don't know, from the guy's posture and just looking at it, it do look like it may have been something aggressive. But that could have just been from, you know, the distance and them yelling. So I don't know. He could have been a fan and be like, damn, that's Mark Sanchez or some shit like that. So we don't know what it said. But to me, it looked aggressive. So kind of understanding how we led to the other events. It's a little crazy how he was running. It must have been, he was just adrenaline, obviously, but him running and jogging all the way as far as he did all the way down the alley. But like I said, though, it just never, this whole thing didn't make sense to me. That's why I said Mark Sanchez like had to be, I mean, obviously he got charged with public intoxication, so we know he was intoxicated, but he had to be intoxicated. Like it's very blatantly obvious, especially when you watch this video, because was you walking up and down the alley just in the middle of the night in Indianapolis, and you're Mark Sanchez, like that, not like Mark Sanchez, you know, is the most famous nigga alive, but he still is known in a person of wealth, so somebody still might try your ass. And what made you so mad that something was in the alleyway? Like, that's, you don't own the alleyway. This is a public alleyway. I don't know why you thought you had control of it, and like what was it really affecting you. But it really does, you know, that me thinking about it now, it does kind of make more sense if he was meeting somebody or something like that, because why would he have been in that alley and was so worried about something being in that alley? But that's really all I gotta say though. Like, share, subscribe, comment, ID, TikTok, bottom of the video, and we out.